Joel, all's well that ends well. Can you talk us through the closing stages of that match from your perspective? What are you watching, by the way, over my shoulder?
I can see that. Oh. Yeah, it's unlucky.
Go on, give us your verdict on that then. What happened?
I hear them shout, but listen, these things unfortunately happen. Obviously, it was time to make it right, and luckily we did. Yeah.
How relieved, happy, whatever the right word is, how happy are you that you did go and make it right?
Well, finally, obviously, I think we had many pieces. We trained a lot on it, and I tried to be important, and finally, today I could score the winner. So, yeah, on to the next.
Okay. Mo, how are your nerves in the last few moments of that game?
I was on the bench. No, but
it's worse there, isn't it?
It's worse.
You can't help. You can't affect.
Outside, when you are outside, I think you feel it more. But I'm glad that we managed to win it in the end. It's the most important thing.
Yeah, actually injected quite a lot of emotion and drama into what had, for a bit, looked like being quite a straightforward afternoon.
Yeah, of course, it's a good team. To be fair, they have a good plan. They managed to play better in the second half. They managed to score. So I think in that stage, the most important thing is to win the game, and I think we did well in the last few minutes.
With the title at stake and with the new contract signed in the week, how determined were you to make a difference today, as you did with the assist? I know Virgil's had a go at you for only playing 60 minutes. Or
No, I think I'm glad that we managed to do that early before the end of the season, and hopefully Virgil also will be next. Well, I'm just saying hopefully. I didn't say
you're under the bus there, Virgil.
I'm just look, he can do whatever he wants, but I would love to see him again next year. But of course, he can choose whatever he wants in his future.
Hopefully, Virgil will be next. What can you tell us, Captain?
I can tell that I'm very proud today to captain my 100th game for Liverpool. And it was an emotional day because of obviously the Hillsborough anniversary. So that was the main focus: get 3 points and get a step close to all of our dreams. Not only us as players, staff, but the whole. Everyone is connected to Liverpool FC, and that's the main thing. Everyone knows how much I love this club, and let's see what next week will look like.
You feel like you can almost touch it now, Mo? That title?
Yeah, we can say that now, to be fair. I think we the fans won, especially when we won it in a lockdown. So let's go for it and win it. That's the most important thing.
Okay, well played, both of you. Player of the match for a brilliant 60 minutes, Mo Salah. I know it was longer.
Another one, brother. Congrats, well deserved.
Thank you.
Well done, well done.
Either one of those two more often than not. But it was a mix-up with Virgil van Dijk and Andrew Robertson that led to West Ham getting back into the game.
Yeah, 1 second as well. Obviously, West Ham were threatening. I'm not sure who's to blame for this. Me and Les are looking at it. Does Andy Robertson need to come across there? He obviously looks really annoyed.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say there was because of his reaction here, he's almost, it seems like he shouted Van Dijk, I've got this. And Van Dijk's just got a touch and ended up putting it in the back of the net. But
well, if Van Dijk was to blame for that, then he certainly took responsibility and turned things around.
Nice little shove there, isn't there? I thought VR going to look at that, but obviously not. But you know what, Liverpool, what champions do, they find a way to win.
Roy, as you know, VAR is constantly looking and reviewing every situation, particularly those involving goal decisions. But what's interesting here is they very clearly kissed and made up, Andrew Robertson and Virgil van Dijk.
I mean, when you're going for the title and you're chasing the title, you're going to have mishaps. But it's how you put them behind you. And as you said, champions find a way to win. They found a way to win today, and they'll put that to bed. And he will say to him when he goes in the change room, I told you to leave it, but good job you went up the other end and scored.
They can have that conversation, and there'll be lots more conversations as well about Virgil van Dijk's comments about his contract, about his future at Liverpool. He said he's happy to be captaining the club for now, and let's see what next week holds. They'll be having lots more reaction to that and lots more reaction to Liverpool moving to